We're live.
All right. So now we wait for more people to join, and we can get started.
Yep. We're on the Poptropica channel of the PHC. So who would like to open their clubhouse for us to join?
I'll open my clubhouse.
Okay. For everyone to meet there.
Mm-hmm.
In the clubhouse.
So I'm just signing in right now.
Awesome. It's a nice clubhouse, by the way.
Thank you.
Nice clubhouse.
As we wait for more people to join in, how's everyone doing in the chat? How's your day going?
My day is great.
As we wait for more people to join in, how's everyone doing in the chat? How's your day going?
My day is great.
As we wait for more people to join in, how's everyone doing in the chat? How's your day going? As we wait.
So for everyone who's just joining, we're in Gentle Dolphins Clubhouse. You can access that through the chat, the friends profile. We'll start announcing the winners of the Poppies in a couple minutes. Are we ready to hear the winners?
I believe we're about ready to get started. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the 2019 Poppies.
Happy birthday, PHB.
Yes.
Yeah, we come here today to celebrate the community, the game itself, and the blog that basically has really skyrocketed the game and progressed players to play more and more. So yeah, we're going to get started with the Poptropica Gameplay Awards.
Right, yeah, these are all the awards that basically revolve around the game itself, the islands, the characters. Later on, we'll talk about like the community awards, but yeah, this is just all things Poptropica.
All right, so we're going to get started with the funniest character. The nominees are Joe Stockman from Virus Hunter Island, Balloon Boy from Counterfeit Island, Zeus from Mythology Island, Abe or Gamer Guy from Zomberry Island, Ned Noodlehead from Superpower Island, and Crusoe from Monkey Wrench Island. Have any thoughts on any of these nominees?
Well, I like them all.
That is a fair point there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Balloon
very
Boy.
A lot of
iconic.
these are really funny. Like I feel like Gamer Guy has a good chance to like. I mean, there's been plenty of like material that's been like outside of Zombie Island, where he had a major role. Like one time he took over the blog and his Draw My Life video.
Yeah, that was.
Oh
really
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, also, Gamer Guy's pretty memorable for
Yeah.
his appearance in Zomberry Island, of course. I found that personally quite funny. In the midst of a zombie apocalypse, he's just playing video games, eating his pizza.
Yep.
We can relate. I think Balloon Boy is more of a sad character than a funny character. I mean, he's still up there, guys.
I don't know.
Somewhere he's up there.
He's somewhere.
So, yeah. Are you guys ready to see the winner of the funniest character?
Yep.
Ready?
Definitely.
And the results are Crusoe with 24.6% of the votes. And the runner-up belongs to Balloon Boy with 23.1%.
Wow.
I mean,
So,
in a way, it's kind of shocking, but Crusoe is quite a memorable character in his appearance in Monkey Wrench, I'd have to say.
yeah.
The only thing funny really is like we spent half the island trying to make him a drink.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was playing us all.
And Balloon Boy got runner-up. So, somewhere up in the clouds, he's smiling. Don't know where, but he is.
Wonder where he is now.
And with Poptropica on a roll with sequel islands, like there's got to be like a Return of Balloon Boy island sometime in the future.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I would pay money for that. Next category is the worst character. We have Gretchen Grimlock from Cryptids Island, Ned Noodlehead from Superpower Island, Samuel Brains from Zomberry Island, Marin Van Buren from Survival Island, Director D from Spy Island, Mr. Silva from Shrink Ray Island, and Christopher from Vampire's Curse Island.
I think this may be one of my favorite categories, just because we really get to see what the community thinks regarding characters they really don't like. Me personally, if you read my blog at all, I don't like Myron Van Buren at all. So, for a multitude of reasons.
Yeah, to be fair, he tried to kill you, literally.
Yeah.
True.
And speaking of killing your Poptropican, Gretchen Grimlock is often overlooked. I mean, she tried to drown you.
She was vicious.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, she was unsuccessful in that attempt.
Also, she kidnapped Bigfoot, which is always
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no-no for me. It seems like people in the chat are skeptical about Director D being here, but you do have to remember he wanted everyone to be bald.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
Not
I
that
mean,
there's anything against bald people, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I'm probably going to be bald in the next decade or so.
in the future. But yeah, Director D is one of my favorite characters. So yeah, I was kind of surprised to see him here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more of the more likable villains, I'd say. All right, so we're going to see the winner for worst character, and that belongs to Christopher from Vampire's Curse Island with 27.9% of the votes, and Ned Noodlehead as the runner-up.
Wow.
Yeah, we forgot to talk about Ned Noodlehead. I mean, he basically stole your glory last second.
I mean, he's a kid with a dream, I guess.
Yeah.
As a kid, that taught me betrayal. So, Poptropica is indeed educational.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see. I understand why a lot of people hate Christopher. He's just a really bad boyfriend.
Yeah.
Also, like as one of the more complicated islands, kind of just ditched you at like the doorstep of the castle. So
Yeah, in the
probably-
bonus quest, he even turns into a vampire so he can get away.
Oh my goodness. That sounds like Christopher.
You earned that title. Worst character.
And for all of you who are skeptical about Director D, a lot of people don't think he's the worst character. Only about 3.7% of you guys voted for him to be worst character. So, yay for Director D.
Woo!
Next up, we have the most underrated island. Sporty Bo, would you like to take this one?
oh yeah, definitely. So our categories are Ghost Story Island, Steamworks Island. Sorry, I can't really read all of them.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Lunar Colony. There we go. Twisted Thicket, Nabuti Island, Game Show Island, and Night Watch Island. So, what's your thoughts on this category?
well, I personally like this category because there's a lot of islands here that don't get the credit it deserves necessarily. And for me, I really love Night Watch Island, and I rarely hear anyone talks about it. So it was nice to see them nominated for this type of award.
I hear a lot about people talking about Steamworks Island being very underrated, and I can agree with them. Having played it like recently, it's a really very creative island, I believe. I mean, a lot of islands are creative, but Steamworks is kind of takes it to a different level.
Yeah, for sure. I enjoyed Game Show Island a lot. I always like the mini game based islands like reality TV. I know a lot of people don't seem to like reality TV that much, but I personally liked it a ton. And basically islands that have games within the game like Mighty Action Force and Game Show Island. I definitely love those type of islands. So that's definitely on my radar for an underrated island that not many people talk about.
Anyone else want to add their opinion?
I personally really enjoyed Nabuti Island. It's not talked about too much, but it's a good
Yeah,
one.
I'd say that's definitely underrated because I really don't hear much people talk about it.
Yeah.
The scenery is really amazing.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
the winner for most underrated island is Ghost Story with 23.5% of the votes. Night Watch is the runner-up with 19.1%.
It always seems to be the one we don't mention that wins.
Yeah, I mean, Ghost Story was a very
It's
well
underrated.
thought out island.
Mhm.
And like you said, it is an underrated island. So well deserved Poppies trophy for that one.
Yeah, a lot of memorable characters actually.
Yeah, definitely. We actually have a tie in the other runner-ups. We have 16.2% for both Steamworks and Game Show Island. So
They share-
about an equal amount of people like both of them.
Yeah, they're gonna share a bronze Poppies trophy if we have those.
Congratulations.
All right, next category is most overrated island. We're completely flipping the switch here, and we're looking at islands such as 24 Carat, Mythology Island, Astronauts, Skullduggery Island, Mystery Train, Mystery of the Map, and Poptropican Island.
Yeah, this can be a little controversial.
Yeah.
Especially since these are all kind of like fan favorite islands.
Yeah.
What do you
But-
guys think? If you had to choose one.
I'd say 24 Carat Island. I mean, I know it's a very well received level with lots of memorable characters like Dr. Hare, but I don't know, just compared to all of these islands, well, excluding Mystery of the Map, I think all of these are very well made islands. Especially Mystery Train for me.
I mean, I'd probably say that 24 carats also. I'd also say 24 carats most overrated. I think because of how much Poptropica is like promoting the island a lot. Like with
Yeah.
Dr. Hare's new mascot.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and they remade the island in Poptropica Worlds, so
Yeah, they did push that.
I mean,
one a lot.
there's no other island you can think of that had a Lego set based off of it.
yeah, the chat is saying that Skullduggery is boring and is trash.
Hey, don't
Oh.
hate on it too much.
Yeah, I personally like Skullduggery. I like the quote unquote grind of getting the best ship possible and taking down the other pirates. So
I agree.
it was tedious though in its
Yeah.
in
Just
certain
wish
aspects.
it didn't take so long.
Any
Yeah.
island you don't think should be on this list?
Hmm.
For me, it would probably be Poptropican. Only because I really enjoyed that island, the different episodes, especially the final episode, I thoroughly enjoyed. So, not really sure why it's overrated.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Poptropican too. I like the idea of including episodes for different types of islands. I thought that was pretty cool. Obviously, it didn't work for some islands, but for others, it worked quite well, such as Survival.
Cough, cough, Atlantis. Cough, cough.
All right, the winner for most overrated island is 24 Carat with about 35% of the votes, and Astronaut as a strong runner-up. I mean, I'm not sure if there was a surprise here.
A
24
lot of us
Carat.
called it.
Yeah, exactly. 24 Carat is it's a good island, but I wouldn't say
Yeah.
amongst the best.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
As for
I'm happy
Astronaut,
that
yeah,
I'm happy
it's
that
because of-
Mystery Train got 3% of the votes, which means that it is definitely the right amount of rated.
Yeah, and I also believe the Astronauts is there mostly because of Binary Bard and his popularity in the community. So the villains definitely play a
Yeah.
big role in kind of hyping up their islands a little too much.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Next category is best store costume. Would you like to take this one, Sporty Boa?
Sure. So yeah, definitely growing up playing Poptropica, like maybe 80% of the reason why I played was to get store items. Just a few of the costumes include the Midnight Ninja, the Light Ninja, Prom Queen, Dark Astronaut, Renegade Robot, and Rockstar. So those are our nominations for the best store costume. And I seem to agree. I really like most of these costumes, especially the Midnight Ninja and Dark Astronaut. It just kind of brings back memories to like, you know, very like starter costumes I used to buy.
Yeah.
Especially in Legendary Swords, I would use the Dark Astronaut a lot. So.
Yeah.
And speaking of memories, the Midnight Ninja, I have a lot of fond memories with that costume, especially in Red Dragon Island. That ninja scene, well, spoiler alert, the part where you have to become a ninja, instead of using the outfit that they gave me, I decided to use the Midnight Ninja, so I look a little cooler trying to save the day.
True.
Nice.
I think, I'm not sure, but it might be like my first store costume I ever got was a Midnight Ninja. Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're obsessed with ninjas, pretty much.
We want to become the ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the chat likes the ninja outfit as well.
I mean, I was kind of surprised that none of the vampire costumes made it like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of people in common rooms have those outfits.
Yeah.
So,
Like especially
Yeah,
the
it is.
vampire girl 3, the one with the purple coat.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm surprised that didn't make it. I agree.
Mhm.
But I mean, still, these are some well-received costumes, and I think it's a free-for-all at this point. Whoever wins this one. So, the best store costume of 2019 is the Rockstar,
Oh,
Yeah, the
with
Rockstar.
28.1% of the votes.
once again, the ones we don't talk
An
about.
oldie but a good.
Yeah, and the Prom Queen gets 23.7%.
That was a decent one.
I'm pretty sure I bought the Rockstar outfit, but I didn't use it as much.
Yeah.
It's still a nice costume. I mean, maybe I'll start rocking some of its gear in the future.
Nice pun.
That's good there.
That pun was 100% unintended, but I will take full credit.
I think it's one of those classic costumes, you know?
Yeah, definitely. So the next category is the cutest pet.
Goodness.
Um,
Kind of just like stare into
I'm pretty
your
sure there's gonna be some bias.
yeah, definitely some bias here. I mean, basically, the nominations are the puppy, kitten, bunny, goat, lizard, and pony. So, I mean, a lot of bias, as you said. A lot of people like dogs. A lot of people like cats.
Mhm.
Some people like lizards. I like lizards.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. So.
Yeah, Prickly Penguin is one of the lizard lovers.
I have a lizard in the clubhouse right now.
Yeah, me and Fierce personally, we both have pet cats and a bunny. So we had to kind of pick which one was the cutest based on like personal experience. So that was kind of tough.
But we've had the rabbit for longer, so I think we both settled on the bunny.
Yeah.
And even then, it still looks cute in game. It's like a pink, fluffy, a living fluff ball, basically.
of adorableness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well described.
And dwarf.
Yeah.
And the pony was just newly introduced.
Yeah.
So, I
Might
mean,
be a
it looked,
disadvantage with less time.
yeah, but it did look pretty cute in those pictures. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. And
The obligatory My Little Pony.
Of course.
Can we talk about the goat just in case it wins?
I wonder
The
how
goat.
many people are gonna do like little screaming goat memes. That one.
Yeah, well, I mean, goats are great too,
Yeah,
but I'm not
I mean,
sure
they're all
they're.
great. It's
Yeah,
hard to choose.
yeah, all of these are great in their own way.
yeah.
But
How can you turn down a face like that? Yeah.
to be honest, they're kind of staring into my soul.
Eyes are pretty big.
All right, the cutest pet winner is going to be the puppy, with only a 0.8% differential with the kitten. So that is extremely close.
My goodness.
The classics.
Yep. You can't go wrong with a cat or a dog. Unless they
And-
hate each other. But
And the goat. It came in third place.
oh wow.
Oh,
My goodness.
interesting.
Wow. Congratulations to the goat for rising up, and a huge congratulations to the puppy for winning the cutest pet.
Yeah, this was all very, very
Everyone's
cool.
gonna go with man's best friend.
Exactly. It was quite close though.
Even the runner-ups are very close, so that's pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I think if the pony had more time to be in Poptropica, I think it would have more votes, definitely.
Yep.
If they add like a new pet, what kind of pet would you hope they have?
Um
A fish.
Oh, I would love a fish.
A
You know?
fish follower.
How about a mouse? Like we
That
just
could
buy the
work,
sorcerer
too.
hat and we just have sorcerer Mickey as a pet.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sorcerer Mickey. Yeah, that would definitely work for me. But I think that some type of bird would work well. Like maybe a parrot, perhaps?
Yeah, bird would be really cool to see in the pet shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, just following you around, flying.
Mm.
That'd be cool. All right. So now we're going into the best sidekick category. And to be honest, this is the one that I've been looking forward to the most because these sidekicks are like comforting to me in the
Yeah,
midst
they-
of Poptropica islands that are very grueling and tough and really test your mind. These guys are here with you through all the hardships. So let's get right into the nominees with Sprocket from Steamworks Island, Merlin from Astronauts Island, Athena from Mythology Island, Amelia Earhart from Monkey Wrench Island, Edgar from Monster Carnival Island, Ned Noodlehead from Superpower Island, and Elmer from Wild West Island. So,
yeah, grueling. I wouldn't use that to describe Monkey Wrench Island.
yeah, that's fair. But
A lot of fantasy.
Island,
Wasn't like the Red Baroness trying to like take you out the sky though?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I guess that's as intense as it got.
Trying to avoid
You know.
obstacles on the blimp.
But yeah,
Yeah.
then again, you have like something like Merlin, who you're fighting Binary Bard in space in a giant fortress. Yeah, that definitely raises the stakes for sure.
Yeah, so it seems like the chat is going with a couple of the nominees. Edgar, Merlin, and Sprocket are the names being mentioned. And I agree. I mean, all of them have been great in terms of
Helping out the
sidekicks.
player.
Especially, I'd say Sprocket is extremely helpful. I mean,
Yeah, in my opinion, Sprocket and Merlin were definitely the most helpful.
yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, Merlin died.
Kind of.
He got better.
Yeah.
He got better.
Don't want to mess up kids' childhood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
got
murder
better.
crazy villains were okay, but
I really like how Elmer is on this list from Wild West Island.
yeah.
That was great.
I don't think you could travel anywhere in the desert without him. So very helpful.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely, I think Elmer is quite an underrated sidekick on this list, but I'm glad he's made it here.
Yeah.
And then you have Ned Noodlehead. To be fair,
Strange that he managed to get on 2 lists, one being best, one being worst.
yeah.
It might actually be worth
Pretty crazy.
not best.
He's like the only like legally like self-proclaimed sidekick in this list. So
That's true.
Yeah.
But he also betrayed you.
it's like, hey, I'm gonna be your sidekick. And so yeah, that's how he's on this list.
Yep.
Good for Ned. All right, and the winner for best sidekick is Merlin with 26.5% of the votes.
Woo.
Nice, congrats.
Sprocket finishes as a runner-up with 23% of the votes, and Elmer finishes third with 16.2%. So good for him.
Nice.
Yeah, Merlin, a lot of people remember him. Like, he's really, really memorable for helping out.
He also had a really cool design.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised Athena didn't place higher.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, because all Amelia really did was teach us how to jump, so.
All right. We are now getting into the community awards.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
This basically highlights the members of the community and all that they've done for the community as well. So I'm really excited to get into this list of really great people who deserve the recognition. So we're going to start with Popular Poptropican. We have Ilefont, Blazing Angel 123, Quick Fang, Skinny Moon, Lucky Wing, and IDK the Glitcher. Now, all of these are quite active members of the community, and some are very missed members of the community, such as Skinny Moon. What do you guys think of the nominations here?
I mean, they all contribute to the community in plenty of different ways, whether it be art or blogging or glitching. Anyway, like, they certainly made an impact.
Yeah, it shows you just how like many people make up our community, doing different things, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's get into the winner, which is, drumroll please, IDK the Glitcher with 28.5% of the votes, and Skinny Moon finishing as a runner-up.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congrats.
Well
A
deserved.
lot of people were rooting for IDK, and well deserved. I mean, he's a really good member of the community, and his impact is much needed, I'd say, as well.
Especially considering, like, the big island purge that happened recently.
Yeah.
He helped create an old island directory, which allows everyone to access all the old islands.
Yep.
Congrats to him. Also, congrats to everyone who got nominated.
Definitely.
To Quick Fang, Lucky Wing,
Blazing Angel 123, and Ilefont, of course.
Keep doing
All right.
great things.
Yep.
Skinny Moon.
No doubt.
We are going to move on to the next category, which is Best Fan Art of 2019. The nominees here are His Universe Redraw by, I'm sorry if I mess up your name, Pink Lasney. I know you were formerly known as Crafty Poptropican, so is it okay if I call you by that? We also have Bad Ending by 910121, Monster Carnival Ferris Wheel by Cashews, Pride Month 2019 by Artistic Asian Bunny, Poseidon's Throne Room by Ray of Flight, and Princess of Space, which is also a redraw by Kryaha. I also don't know if I butchered that name or not.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we all butcher names.
Yeah.
Did a pretty good job though.
Thank you. Obviously, fan art is something that I
Yeah.
personally love in this community, and I really appreciate all the fan art that has been made for Poptropica because it is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just taking a look at these two pictures here by Cashews and Crafty Poptropican, I mean,
It's so good.
exactly. That Ferris wheel looks professional.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd see that somewhere in Poptropica's office building. And his universe is an absolute skeptical. I mean,
There's so many
Spectacle.
details.
yeah, it is incredible.
And I
Definitely.
really want to do like more painterly drawings.
Yeah. They're all really amazing
Mm-hmm.
hmm
styles.
And
Yeah,
personally,
we have
I think
some fan
continue.
artists here. Like Gentle Dolphin, Fierce Flyer. I know Lucky Joker, you kind of dabble with art, so
Yeah.
As well as Slant Fish.
oh yeah, definitely.
I
I'm
guess
lucky
we
too.
all do.
We're all
So,
artists.
yeah, we're all artists. Very well said. But we're gonna see who has the best fan art of 2019, and that belongs to Crafty Poptropican with 24.2% of the votes, and the runner-up Ray of Flight. My bad, I butchered that. I believe it's supposed to say flight, not light. Cashews with 16.4% of the votes for their Monster Carnival picture. Well deserved. And
It's very
well deserved
close.
for everyone.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
all
like
really
you said,
good.
it's very close.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head on over to the next category, which is Best Fan Video of 2019. And
I think this is a new one. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I definitely do agree with the videos here, and I'm really happy that the Poptropica community is creating fan videos, especially of this year. So the nominations are Poptropica Animations by Prickly Penguin, Poptropica Bootleg, a Poptropica creepypasta by Super Talk Cam, Poptropica.exe has stopped working by It's Dora, Poptropica Worlds Quiz, test your knowledge on Poptropica Worlds by Super Talk Cam, and Poptropica, the best, emphasis on best, online game by Diamond Bolt. So yeah, have any thoughts on some of these videos?
It's definitely interesting seeing like all these different videos of different subjects.
Yeah,
Like, we have
definitely.
animation, we have like review, we have creepypasta reading.
Quizzes.
Mm-hmm.
And can I just say, after watching that Poptropica Animations video, I was amazed at how well that was made. I mean, holy cow.
Like, props to Prickly Penguin for that one.
Yeah, that was really good.
Great
Definitely.
name, by the way.
The chat is rooting for the Poptropica Bootleg by Super Talk Cam. And,
So-
you know, I personally find that video very creative. I mean, we haven't seen that at all in the Poptropica community whatsoever. And it was a nice job by Super Talk Cam by putting that out there. Really being a pioneer in what he's done. All right, so I think it's time to reveal the winner for Best Fan Video of 2019, which is Prickly Penguin's Poptropica Animations with 34.7% of the votes.
Oh, congrats.
And congrats.
Well
Diamond
deserved.
Bolt is the runner-up with 27.3% of the votes.
I did see Diamond Bolt's video. It was kind of funny. He definitely is one of those kind of like up and coming YouTubers out there. About over 100K subscribers. So
Yeah.
definitely that got a lot of attention.
I also saw the comment section of that video, and it was so great to see so many of his subscribers remembering Poptropica and all of its good memories. So I appreciate him for putting that video out there and bringing some nice nostalgia to people who are in his circle.
Yeah,
We
there's
also is
definitely
very close with the runner-ups too.
videos like that recently of people who are rediscovering Poptropica.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, we are going to get into the final category of this year's Poppies,
My
which is
goodness.
the best
Dun, dun,
guest
dun.
host of 2019. Sporty Bo, would you like to read out the nominations?
Most definitely. So we've got the Pop Petition.
Make Mighty Action Force multiplayer by Beefy Penguin.
Great name, by the way. Also, Pop Petition Unlock All Islands.
That was made by Incredible Hamburger.
PHB Special Unsatisfying Island Endings.
By Comical Carrot, another great name. I mean, we've had 3 in a row great names: Beefy Penguin, Incredible Hamburger, and Comical Carrot. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that.
Next, we have Pop Petition, Allowing Pets to Have Friends by Quick Fang.
And we also have a tribute to Marin Van Buren by Trusty Leopard.
I couldn't really say that one out loud. Pop
fine.
Sona's Dragon Keepers of Lightning and Ice by Spotted Thunder, and Pop 5, What Would Happen If There Were No Villains by Quick Fang.
These are a lot of great guest posts to see what other players have to say.
Yeah, I love
Their
reading
opinions
that.
on the game.
Yeah, I also like receiving guest posts
Hmm.
from a lot of different people. It's really cool to have different voices on the blog.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I especially like Unsatisfying Island Endings. That was very well written, and the points they were making were very good, and I thoroughly enjoyed that post.
It's good to have like a glimpse of what the fans are kind of thinking about, like exploring different possibilities, like the Pop 5, What Would Happen If There Were No Villains. Never really crossed my mind, but
Yeah.
Pop Rock would definitely not be as interesting of a game if that
Yeah,
were the case.
it wouldn't have a mascot in Dr. Hair.
That's true.
So that's a huge loss.
We would have Balloon Boy or
Yeah.
Shark Guy or whatever.
Whatever happened to Shark Guy?
R.I.P. Shark Boy.
I really like seeing the Dragon Keepers of Lightning and Ice post, because it shows like it's fun seeing like other people's characters, like what kind of stories and characters they're creating.
Yeah, that was really creative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I like the entire idea of making Mighty Action Force a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I would definitely play that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do think Mighty Action Force is kind of underrated, and it was good to see that being brought to light.
I'm
Okay.
wondering, has Beefy always been like a name? 'Cause
I believe so.
Beefy Bo would sound kind of cool.
Like
Yeah.
Beefy Hamburger.
Beefy Hamburger would make sense.
Yeah.
So congrats on all these authors being nominated. Time to find out who is the winner.
And the winner for the best guest post of 2019
Drumroll.
is Comical Carrot with 21.5% of the votes. And it was actually quite close with Trusty Leopard who had 19.8%.
And Comical Carrot was the one
Yeah.
who wrote the unsatisfying island endings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it sheds a new light on these islands and saying, maybe they weren't as great at this part, and they could have done better at this part.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the points they made in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of making a blog post on the Sporty Boa blog about the best island endings.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Just a little like sneak peek.
Yeah. Sneak peek of new blog post. All right, we are going to go straight into the recap of Poptropica gameplay. We have the funniest character, which was won by Crusoe, the worst character won by Christopher, most underrated island won by Ghost Story Island, and the most overrated island belongs to 24 Carat Island. And the best store costume is the Rockstar, cutest pet, Puppy, and the best sidekick is Merlin. So congratulations to all the winners for the Poptropica Gameplay Awards. We have a round of applause for all the amazing nominees in this list.
Good job, Christopher. You are officially the worst character.
And next we have the Community Awards recap, with popular Poptropican going to IDK the Glitcher, best fan art of 2019 going to Crafty Poptropican with their His Universe piece, and the best fan video of 2019 going to Poptropica Animations, made by Prickly Penguin, and the best guest post of 2019 goes to Comical Carrot with Unsatisfying Island Endings. So congratulations to everyone that has won, and all of the nominees as well. All of you guys are great and have been an amazing aspect of the Poptropica community, and we thank you for being so active and lively within this community.
And awesome. Yeah.
Yes. And also thank you for coming out today for the live stream. I mean, we've had a great time, I'd say. We had tons of fun listening to your guys' opinions, and yeah, it was great to have you guys here.
And this is a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
11 years the PHB's been around.
Crazy.
Happy birthday.
Yep, happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
And
PHB.
I don't expect everyone to sing happy birthday, but if they want to, you can go ahead.
Are we to keep in time?
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
the chat, what do you guys think of the winners and the nominees of the 2019 Poppies? A lot of them are
A lot of clapping emojis.
yeah. And
That's good enough.
this was a great first time for many Poptropicans of joining the Poppies.
Mhm.
So welcome. I
Yeah.
guess.
Welcome, everyone.
So
Yeah.
we'll be in the common rooms and clubhouses on the PHC.
Yeah, great job hosting Fierce Flyer.
Likewise, co-host Sporty Boa. By the way, this is a pretty nice picture, if I do say so myself.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Self-promotion. I
And
strongly
Sticky Fire for drawing this wonderful image.
Yeah.
I think your art style is definitely improving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we'll see you all on the chat.
Yeah, we're going to be signing out. Once again, thank you so much for coming to this year's Poppies celebration. Enjoy the rest of the party. And
Have a great
we'll
night.